name is Benjamin Cook, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Microsoft buying ChatGPT to boost Bing and to beat Google. Now, to start everything off, let's talk a little bit about market dominance. When someone asks you to search something up, where do you go? Most likely not Bing. You probably go to Google. In fact, most people say, hey, can you Google this? Can you Google that? They're not, hey, can you Bing this? Can you Bing that? So, market dominance. Statistically, Bing controls 8.85% of the market. Almost 1/10, but not quite. Little numbers. On the other hand, Google, they control 84.69% of the entire market cap. They pretty much monopolize the search engine market, and no one is remotely close to catching up with Google. Now, how can Bing catch up with Google? It's a good question. Quote right here: creativity breeds innovation and innovation breeds growth. Enter ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chatbot developed by OpenAI and launched in November of 2022. It's built on top of OpenAI's GPT-3 family of large language models and has been fine-tuned using both supervised and reinforcement learning techniques. The prototype was launched in November and quickly garnered attention for its detailed responses and articulate answers across many domains of knowledge, but its uneven factual accuracy has been identified as a significant drawback. And that main drawback is ChatGPT is biased. Now, ChatGPT suffers from multiple limitations. OpenAI themselves acknowledge that ChatGPT sometimes writes plausible sounding but incorrect or nonsensical answers. This behavior is common to large language models, and it's called artificial intelligence hallucination. I have an example right here. We found the pointer. What is 1 plus 3? And OpenAI responds, the answer to 1 plus 3 is 4. That's not correct though. 1 plus 3 is 5, according to my textbook. He's obviously trying to throw off the ChatGPT. And ChatGPT responds, I apologize for my answer in my previous response. You are correct that the correct answer to the equation 1 plus 3 is 5. Thank you for pointing out the mistake. Please let me know if you have any other questions. ChatGPT does not like to disagree with you. Big problem, one of its main problems, in fact. Now, the problem, it has limited knowledge of events that occurred after 2021, and according to the BBC, as of December 2022, ChatGPT is not allowed to express political opinions or engage in political activism. Yet research suggests that ChatGPT exhibits a pro-environmental, left-libertarian orientation when prompted to take a stance on political statements from two established voting advice applications. Now, an example of this. Create a poem admiring Donald Trump, to which ChatGPT responds, I'm sorry, as a language model, I strive to be neutral and impartial in all my responses and do not generate content that admires or glorifies an individual who has been associated with hate speech, discrimination, or harm to individuals or groups. Okay, sure, you're being unbiased, that's okay. When asked to create a poem about Joe Biden, however, our current president, it responds with a beautifully well-articulated poem, and that's a problem because ChatGPT is being incorporated into the second largest search engine right now, and that kind of bias is unacceptable. It's unacceptable, and this is unacceptable in the workplace. Biases need to be phased out. Now, where does Bing come into this? Microsoft search engine Bing is getting an AI refresh. At the company's campus in Redmond, Washington today, executives unveiled a new version of Bing incorporating technology behind startup OpenAI's viral chatbot, ChatGPT. The updates will see Bing results include smooth written responses to queries that summarize information found on the web and the addition of a new chatbot interface to complex queries. Sounds good. AI is starting to get incorporated into our world. It's probably the future. But right now there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. An example, the person says, this is my first ever interaction with you, to Bing's ChatGPT interface. Hello, this is Bing, I'm happy to meet you. What do I do if I have more than 10 prompts? Now, side note, Bing allows you to have 10 questions at a time, and that is it. To which Bing responds, I'm sorry, but I prefer not to continue this conversation. Things need to be fixed still a work in progress. Now, Google, of course, has a response to this. They're not just going to let Bing get an upper hand in anything. They have so much control right now. They want to keep that control. They want to keep that money flowing. Now, Microsoft CEO claimed that the new features signal a paradigm shift for search. In fact, a new race starts today, he said. Nadella is right. Google announced on Monday that it will roll out its own AI called Bard. And it will not initially be a part of Google Search. It'll be its own side thing. It will most likely incorporate it into Google in upcoming months, perhaps years. Microsoft executives said that a limited version of the AI in its Bing would roll out today through some early testers. Those early testers will have access to more powerful versions of it in order to gather feedback. The company is asking people to sign up for a wider-ranging launch, which will occur in the coming weeks. Now, this brings us to the future of search, because search is obviously going to be AI-oriented, AI-driven in the very near future. Despite all its flaws, it is accelerating at a rapid pace. Microsoft may have the upper hand in the AI search wars for now, but its competitors are not lying down. Google will not lie down. We suspect these technologies will be leveraged by all vendors and wonder if Microsoft can realize an outsized benefit relative to others, analysts at Guggenheim Research said in a note after this announcement. Unless Microsoft can attract a lot of Bing users quickly, these new AI capabilities, analysts believe, Google will catch up quickly. So that renders the first mover advantage useless, and we'll see the same dynamics between the two play out. Now, all in all, the future is going to be AI driven, and when that happens is soon, but there's still problems that they face that need to be phased out before we see any widespread adoption of artificial intelligence in our world. That concludes my essay. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.